Salvete omnes, this is Amelia, also known as TheMartianGeek, and welcome back to another episode of Super Luigi Land. In the last episode, we spent quite a bit of time underwater and got rather confused by some plants. I checked off camera, and yes, you can indeed make the yellow lotuses eat the Rip Van fish, and then they turn into items if you do that. The red ones will also eat you and the fish, but you don't get anything from them. They just say, om nom nom, want more. So, anyway, with that bit aside, we have more levels to do. If we do the pirate ship, turn to page 23. If we do the ghost house, turn to page 107. And if we do the secret level, turn to page 68. Again, I might as well go with the topmost one, I suppose. That'll probably lead us to the fortress. So we'll do the coffee ghost house. Kind of a confusing submap, this one. It's only World 2, we're not even to the Forest of Illusion yet. Not that that's in this game. We have some Super Mario Maker Ghost House music. I forget if it's from the Super Mario Bros. 1 or 3 theme. But one of those. I want to say it's 3. Yeah, they added music to the themes in Super Mario Maker for the levels that weren't originally in that theme. Like, none of the other 16 and 8-bit Mario games had ghost houses, and Super Mario World didn't have unique music for instance, snow levels. So that pipe just led us back to where we were. I forget, we checked that one right. I actually don't see pipes in ghost houses that frequently. See, I forget which ones we checked. Oops. Okay. Probably need a P-switch. Yeah, I think this is a Super Mario Bros. 3 one, and the Super Mario Bros. 1 one is less repetitive. Okay, so there's our P-switch. Dang it. Could have saved that. We want to go down here. Well, we can't anyway. And now we're underwater. Oh, so it's like two sides. Whoa. Yeah, that was dumb. I'll admit it, that was pretty dumb. Yeah, a lot more to this ghost house than Donut Ghost House. I still wonder what ghost houses and fortresses would have been like in Super Mario World had they been in the worlds that didn't end up having one. Like, what would a Yoshi's ghost house be like, or a Donut Fortress? I'm sure somebody's explored that in the hack. Well, I don't know if Venus fire traps are as bad as Volcano Lotuses for projectile spitting enemies. It always get their projectiles right in the way, like that. Ow! I need another power-up already. Okay, those don't do anything. So far, we haven't seen a mandatory pipe that has a Venus fire trap in it, or a progress pipe that has one. Do we go down here? Heck, we could just swim under this whole thing if we wanted. But it doesn't look like we actually want to, so it's kind of a moot point. For all I know, I could be overthinking this ghost house, and it might actually be quite linear. But at least we have another hit to take now. I guess technically 2 because of the item box. You know what? I have fireballs and I'm gonna use them. See, about me doing the projectile spam for once in here. So many pipes, so little time. So few that actually lead anywhere. What? Bye. Okay, so we have a P-switch. And that won't despawn if I go off screen. Alright, I know what I have to do. Simple enough. Hit the P-switch, go through the used blocks that turn into coins, and then go up the pipe. Then we're back on terra firma. Probably pretty close to the end of the level, given that's the last A coin. You can get a neat little beachy ghost house exit there. Yeah, that wasn't bad. Another bonus game. Round and round and round it goes. Where it stops, nobody knows. Least of all me. Hey, got the one up. Nice. Actually, can you terminate that prematurely instead of waiting until they stop and then just go for the shell as soon as you can? Well, there's how we get to Coffee Coast 5. Now let's see where the pirate ship goes. Beach of Illusion. Oh, it's an auto-scroller. And, again, I don't know what this music is from. Can we enter these barrels? Maybe, but we can't enter any of those. Yar har fiddle-dee-dee. Ow! Although, ow. Great start. Those certainly are an attempt at making cannonballs out of vanilla graphics. See, I feel like I understand Choconilla hacks even less than regular vanilla ones. Ow. Whoa. Be glad it's not a hammer, bro. Oh. So many close calls in this one, and calls that are close enough that I end up just getting hit. I thought I remembered somebody complaining about the barrels in a previous pirate ship level in one of Gamma V's hacks not looking like they could be entered, which I'm sure I had that problem during the Let's Play. Starlight Island Adventure or Cola Kingdom Quest, I guess. I forget which of them, or both, had pirate ship stages, but if any of these are enterable, I haven't found one yet. We'll just let that boomerang bro play catch by himself. He looks so lonely. He needs friends. But if he had friends, that would be more projectiles flying around, and we've seen what happens if you let them do that. Not very fast out. Ow. Suddenly wall of cannonballs that I couldn't really dodge in that confined space. Honestly, did this level need to be auto-scrolling that badly? I feel like nothing in it would really justify it. Yeah, that looks like a trap, but okay. Go right through the barrel of the cannon and we actually have a mini-boss battle. And I completely botched it. Wow. That's what happens when you rush. The only time you should rush is if you're Mega Man and you need a coil or a jet. At least now I can focus on the enemies and don't have to be bothered with the barrels. Sad that I won't get the A coins though. But who cares? Honestly, show of hands, how many people actually care that much about Yoshi coins? Right, there's a boomerang brother here and there, and he doesn't like you kissing him. So, lesson learned. When you're on a pirate ship, don't kiss the Boomerang Brothers. Don't kiss them anywhere else, either. Oh, come on. I thought I jumped out of the way of that quickly enough. Those cannonballs, man. Those are what's getting me here. And there aren't any power-ups around. Okay. So, cannonballs here. Yeah, I feel like with the auto-scroll you don't have all that much time to react to that. Okay, there's another cannonball. Could use a power-up here before I get my head blown off again. Just saying. This world also has a lot of unnumbered levels. Oh, there's another... Yeah, the wall. I remembered about that just in time. Also, since this isn't a vanilla game, I feel like she should have changed the graphics on these logs not to have that black background. Yeah, there are no power-ups between the halfway point and the end. So, 2 boomerangs. Then that one comes back. Okay. Actually don't see too many mini-bosses in Super Mario World hacks. I mean, I guess I don't see that many custom bosses in general. But... So there's another way to get to Coffee Coast 5. Now how about that secret level? Ow. Okay, I'm calling a mulligan on that one. So we have Oasis from... My, but that mushroom looks silly. Coming out of a block that's on a moving foreground layer. We have Oasis from Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga. We have a rising and falling foreground, and we have a Porcupuffer to watch out for. Just be glad it's not a boss bass. Yeah, I forget if I've heard this port of Oasis before. I feel like I have. And it's definitely better quality than the old one that I remember being used in... Ow. Mario & Luigi... Or... Not Mario... Super Mario World 2+3. That's the one. The Essence Star. There's like an NPC area where it was used. Ow. I need to quit landing on that. Shoot, did we hit a checkpoint? No, we did not. Is it just me, or is the difficulty on this hack spiking a little earlier than most of Gamma V's hacks usually do? Not like it's anything I can't handle. Especially if I get rid of the fish. Ow. See, what you need to do is have the main foreground layer go up and down instead, since the power-ups come out relative to that. But then having a moving layer 1 is kind of janky, as you'd expect. Super Mario World isn't really designed to do that. Super Mario World isn't designed to do a lot of things, actually. It's kind of annoying. Oh, hitboxes. Oh, shoot. Where's the midway point? Where is the midway point here? Okay, yeah, floating mushroom, just... let's get through this. Let's not do that. I also keep forgetting that the Porky Puffer doesn't really behave like a boss bass. Spawns quick as nobody's business, but it kind of follows you more than a boss bass does. Okay. I'm not actually sure how much having this shell will help me. Considering the thing spawns like literally a second after I get rid of it. Okay, get it to go the other direction, then jump across. Well, that looks silly. I knocked the Koopa clean into the middle of the sand. Yeah, that wasn't gonna go well. Get me out of here. Yeet. Okay, we survived. I should not be that frantic with World 2 level. I forget, this was a secret level, wasn't it? Gee, I wonder if there's anything up here. Okay, if I get... That also looks silly, Luigi's head going through the pipe. But again, Super Mario World isn't designed for some things, including being properly functional sometimes. 30, that's not bad. Phew, that one was actually kinda tough, especially for World 2. But, it's alright. It's all good. We can go right to the castle now, or we can head back and go to Coffee Coast 5. Hey, Treasure Trove Cove from Banjo-Kazooie. Probably pretty high up on my top 10 list of overrated games, that, but... eh. It's actually been a while since I've heard this in a Super Mario World hack, too. I remember there being an old, not-so-great port of it. Also, we have a nighttime aesthetic, and does that background not scroll? Okay. There's nothing I could have done about that one. Shoot, do we have a Koopa? Nope, we do not. Ow. Yeah, so far, honestly, this definitely feels harder than a lot of her hacks I've played. I feel like we didn't have to deal with multiple Hammer Brothers and things like rising and falling levels with a Porky Puffer this early on in most of the others. Also, forget if there's a power-up in here. That was almost bad. Yeah, no power-up at the beginning of this one either. Yeah, I don't know what I'm supposed to do there. Just get lucky, I guess. You know what? I'm not even going to bother with that acorn. This is taking too much time. Nothing up there. Treasure Trove Cove, but the treasure is pain. Darn, I thought I dodged that one. Like, this is some 8-3 kind of stuff. That's an 8-3 from the original Super Mario Brothers. And of course when my keyboard screws up, it doesn't help matters. Okay, the part. Gosh, I'm almost tempted to get a power-up from another level. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna do that. Thank goodness this game doesn't have the limitation that new Super Mario Brothers games have, where if you enter a level and then get a power-up and start and select out of it, you don't actually get the power-up and it gets reset. Okay, we'll go ahead and get that this time. Well, still have extra hits at least. Damage tank! Clearly I am not well versed in the fine art of hammer brother dodging. Yeah, I bet I missed some stuff, but... So many hammer brothers. Why are there so many hammer brothers? This is why we can't have nice things. Wait, you can... You can pick up some of the little barrels? I didn't know that. Maybe there was a power-up earlier in this stage and I just missed it. Well, now I feel silly. Didn't even think to check that. And there we go. Yeah, definitely that one spot with the two hammer brothers where you pretty much have to dodge through them. That's the toughest part of that one. But all we have left is a fortress and a castle, which are right next to each other for whatever reason. Got a porcupuffer here too, but no moving foreground this time. That acorn is totally not worth it, just for the record. Whoa. Ow. Ah. Could have gotten away. Dang it. I recall that the dolphins are kind of weird when it comes to getting them to be where you want to. Just stay out of the water, and the fish can't get you. Can't swim, fish will get me. Okay. Hey, this one doesn't have any hammer brothers, so that's good. Oh, now we have the rising and falling tide from Mondo in the original game. And it's taking its sweet time to change position, too. Maybe it actually doesn't rise and fall. Do we just have a static tide? Oh, there it goes. Okay, does it go all the way down? Yes. This is one of those gimmicks that always sounds cooler than it actually plays. I've used it in at least one level before, though I used a custom scroll for it, rather than the original one, because again, you know Super Mario World and its flexibility for stuff that wasn't in the original game. Just gotta wait here for it to go back up. I guess that's another thing, is it's so slow. In the level I used it in, it was faster than this. Whether that made things easier or harder or too easy, I don't know. That's not what I meant to do, but we already missed the acorn at the beginning, so it's not like we need to go after those. That would have been an inconveniently placed fish if it didn't quite conveniently scroll itself off screen. And that was almost bad. Yeah, I guess another thing about the tide level I did was it didn't have that that current effect that this one does. Okay, boss time. It is Derpy Boom Boom again, and this time he has water. Hey, even evil minions like to go for a swim sometimes. Did the music just suddenly get quieter, or is it just me? Never mind. It was my headphones. Being weird. I have great audio equipment, what are you talking about? Okay, at long last it's time for the World 2 Castle. Certainly been enough of a struggle getting here. I like the waterfalls in the background. I mean, I guess it kind of goes without saying. And we also have these skeleton fish enemies from Super Mario Land. Honin, I think they're called. Also bone-throwing dry bones, which you, again, don't usually see in World 2. Seems kinda early for those. You know, I'm starting to regret choosing to do this game blind. That may have been a bad idea. Okay, so we gotta swim under. So the donut blocks are solid from the bottom. I haven't had a fighter flower in our item box in a while. And now we're underwater, which makes sense. We also have torpedoed heads and fish bones that you can run into and get hit and all that stuff that you shouldn't be doing with enemies. Just a few coins up here, and I don't feel like going after them. The weird thing about torpedoed heads is where they place the torpedo is kind of in between blocks. So it looks like you should have more clearance than you do. Like this one's basically 2.5 tiles above the floor. Oh, we have a choice of pathways here. And yeah, the smoke sprites don't have high bites, so they sometimes do that, where they'll be spawned off-screen, except they'll appear on-screen. Again, Super Mario World is not very well made. Gonna stole some coins. After the mess we made of Coffee Coast 5 and the secret level. Uh-oh. Physics! Okay. Boss time? Boss time indeed, and it is Bowser in a very small clown copter, there's the word. Luigi doesn't like turn blocks either. Okay, well good, you only have to hit him 3 times. Yeah, Coffee Coast clear now. Wait, did that pathway just go in reverse? I don't know. We'll find out what World 3 is next time. Honestly, that was surprisingly tough. That's probably the most difficult second world I've ever had in Nagama V-Hack. So we'll see if World 3 is even nastier next time. See you then.